Hello everyone. I am going to go ahead and do a reading for you today. I know I've been kind of quiet. I've had a lot going on. I'm sure everybody has a lot going on in their lives, and we try to kind of catch up with the things that are very important to us. And so I wanted to catch up and actually do a reading for you today. From my Oracle deck, this is the one that took me over 2 years to make, and I finally was able to bring it into being with the beautiful, wonderful help of the people down at Wonderland Publishing. So they helped me bring this to life. It is available on my Etsy shop, so if I'll put a link in the description of the video in case you're interested in getting my deck. It is blessed. It is a Reiki blessed deck as well, and you can see the symbol here. This is the Chokurei. It is blessed by Reiki, so it is designed and was made for your highest good. And it was channeled it was channeled basically by me when after I had a dream with Archangel Raphael, and through the inspiration of my mother goddess Aset, and the kind of, I guess you could say, reignition of some of my latent abilities and my, I guess you could say, my soul fire, which is to try and bring the concept or the understanding of divine love to everybody, and to help them understand how loved they are, and that they are perfect just as they are. You are enough. Everybody's heard that, but truly the divine sees you as perfect, and you don't have to be anything you are not to get the love or the support of the divine. No issue that you might have in life is too small. No issue in your life is too big. They're always there to back you up. You know, some people think, oh, I'm afraid of this issue, but it doesn't seem like it's a big enough issue in general to merit the help of the divine. Yeah, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. And the cool thing about it is that divine love is unconditional. So it doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what you're going through, what you've done, or anything of that nature. Divine love is there to help you get back on your feet, realign, and support you to your highest good. So anyway, that's kind of what this deck is about. It's a counsel from the divine, offering you advice or counsel, and leaving that decision up to you ultimately, but offering you that counsel, that loving counsel. So it is the Divine Counsel Oracle, Nurturing Messages from the Divine. It's a 78 card deck and guidebook. I was up so late at night with just, I don't know, fire under my butt. I couldn't stop writing. And I made my deck after that dream with Archangel Raphael. It kind of goes over that a little bit in the beginning of this book here. But I just kept hearing this ringing in my ears, and I just felt like I had to keep writing and writing and writing and writing. So 78 cards. And just an example here of what they look like. They have that gilded kind of golden edge, and this pretty feather that's also kind of gold gilded on the top. Very simple kind of background. They're really easy to, they're glossy, they're not matte. I know some people do like matte, but the cool thing about them is that they are pretty easy to shuffle. They don't stick, which is nice. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show that to you. Again, they're available on my Etsy shop, and I'll leave the description in the link below. But this is the deck we're going to be using today. So I wanted to go ahead and show that to you. And let's go ahead. I'm just asking the divine guides and guardians, the divine guardian angels, to be with us, protect us, and help us to glean just the right message for those of us who are watching, to help us toward our highest good, to hear and be able to glean a message that we need at this time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. I made these cards bigger and the writing bigger because for some of us, holding on to little things can be hard. And I have a condition that makes my joints kind of bad. So I said, I want something big that I can hold. And then I made the writing fairly big too, not too small. Because I said, let's make it easier to read too. So. Okay. So, quite an interesting spread here. I have this feeling that it seems like somebody's kind of going through something right now that is kind of difficult, maybe causing some stress here. So the first card I pulled here was the anger card. Sorry. And the anger card says, accumulative anger is causing you to be easily frustrated. Find a healing way to disperse it, beloved. It is okay to be angry, but do not stay long in this state, for it corrodes the mind and body. Let your emotions flow, let them come and let them go. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see here. All right, so this card is kind of interesting because it's a card that that card along with these two cards telling me somebody's holding on to something. I don't know if this is a grudge or something that was painful that they're kind of still holding on to here. It's something that was painful in the past, something that happened, and it's kind of causing them to kind of have this almost like a, yeah, I guess a grudge is something, but it's like a pain. It's like an anger that stems from pain. Specifically, it seems like something that was done to them that it affected them deeply. It was something kind of, very hurtful to them, and it kind of made them like, this is it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm stepping, like, I'm done. I'm done with this kind of anger that's like, it's fiery, but it's deep. The water here, you can see the water, and when we think of large, masses of water, deep lakes, it's a lot of volume, so it's got emotional depth there. So with the water and then the fire, it's like, nope. This is an emotional anger. This is deep. It's cutting. It's very powerful. And so it's something that I think they've been hanging on to, or it seems like this anger is something that, we've been hanging on to for a while. And it's just something that is affecting us on the outside now. And it's becoming markedly stressful for us, I think, kind of affecting us there. And the next card that I pulled was the Connecting to Divine Angels card. And this one says, Divine angels connect to you and your vibrations are rising. Your guardian angels are reaching out to you, offering healing, guidance, unconditional love and protection. They are with you faithfully, sending signs of hope and guidance. Be open and aware to see them. So I almost heard with this particular card, the guardian angels are kind of coming forward here, and it's almost like they're bringing this up again. They keep bringing it up. And you may keep feeling this anger kind of come up again and again, and you might be feeling like, why do I constantly feel like this? Or why is this being brought up again? Why do I find myself in the same situations again? This card here is like the guardian angels are coming out to say, like, we're here because we're trying to help you get over this. We're trying to help you let this go and heal from this. Because it was an emotional wound here, and they're showing themselves in their presence. They want to help you realign here, and they're protecting you here. You are shielded and you're safe. You're safe to be vulnerable in the shield of your holy guardian angels. So your angels are letting you know, we're here and we're protecting you, and it's okay to let it out. Let it go. Let us be able to heal you. You've got to give it to the divine in order for us to start working on making you feel better, on strengthening you and really supporting you. So it's a call from the guardian angels to say, we saw it happen. And unfortunately, a lot of people are like, oh, well, if there's, a divine being or whatever the case, why do bad things happen? And it's because every single person on this planet has something that is divinely attributed to them, and it's called free will. And you cannot take that from someone. It sucks sometimes, but you cannot take that from them. This is an earth school. You may have heard it be called before, but this is a place where experiences help shape what we learn. What are we learning from this experience? Or, these karmic connections or attachments, these they call them like soul contracts, things that have kind of stuck to us for so long until we recognize them and release them. So everything here is due to either a learning process or an opportunity to let it go and to heal. And when we see or feel something that's very deep within us, it could be very painful. And I've been there too. I've experienced a lot of pain in my past. Having experienced that and having healed from it, allowing yourself to heal from it and letting that go is so powerful, because it puts you in a state above that frequency, above anger, above, fear. It puts you above that frequency, and it enables you to be able to look at those who might be going through the same thing. Not only do you sympathize and understand, but you can support them in a way that not a lot of people can, because you've understood that perspective. You know where they're coming from, and you're there to help them and uplift them. So it offers us a way to experience just as bad as it was for us. It offers us the chance to doubly experience the ability to feel free, to feel healed and loved, if we allow ourselves to. And nobody can force you to let go of anything or forgive anybody. In any case, nobody can force you with that. It happens when it's time. It's a divine grace, and it's very powerful. But with this case here, the angels are telling you they know, they feel. Our guardian angels can connect to us emotionally, so they know how much that hurt, and they are there to help us get over it, to help us heal from it. They're there for us. So this card is kind of a message from the guardian angels saying, please allow us to help support you, to help protect you and show you how much you are loved. And try, if you're open to it, you are encouraged to allow us to help you heal from this and offer guidance guidance in ways of letting that go, of healing from this as well. So that's a message from the angels, because at this point in your life, if you're watching this, you are at a point where you realize there's more to us, to everything, than just the physical 3D world. Obviously, there's so much more. And your vibrations are rising as you slowly begin to understand yourself and take that journey, your journey. We start to raise our vibrations, and the universe returns to us in kind that same vibration. It starts to elevate things for us, and alignment starts to shift everything in our lives for our highest good. So the angels are coming out to say, you are getting to a point where this emotion and this anger and this pain, you're ready to let that go, and we're here to help you with that. We love you, and we're here to protect you and heal you. The next card that I pulled was the Flowers card. And put that, right there. And that says, flowers are potent catalysts for manifestation. Use them to amplify your intentions. Flowers also bring in positive energy, love, and color. So try sharing your space with them. You may also receive a bouquet of flowers soon. If you are drawn to herbalism, this is a sign to explore it. You are also encouraged to grow your own flowers inside or outside of your home, beloved. So I feel like this card is it's got more than one message. First of all, as mentioned in the guidebook, it mentions that even if you don't get a bouquet of flowers from anybody, the universe is sending you a bouquet of flowers. And these are hypoallergenic flowers for anybody who's allergic to flowers. You can't get allergic to these. The universe is sending them to you, telling you that your divine team is basically your most avid admirer. They're your biggest fans, and they are sending you their support and their love and that positive energy and that gift of thank you for just being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for trusting in the divine. Thank you for just being you. Another meaning that this card is also bringing is surrounding yourself with positive energy, focusing on the beauty in life, or the beautiful things, or the positive things in life, rather than focusing on the negative things. This is it's kind of like filling your space with positive energy, making sure that you are not repeatedly returning to only the negative space, but making a clear space in your home, in your life, for positive energy to surround you. If there is a certain place or person that continues to kind of just, I don't know, bring you down, or make you feel like you're suffocated, or just not allowed to think for yourself, or any kind of feeling of gaslighting or anything like that, negative energy, don't put yourself repeatedly back into that place. Don't. You don't have to. You have the right to step back and honor your boundaries. Surround yourself with positive energy. And sometimes just for us, for like our personal space, if you're not allergic to flowers, having little flowering plants, or being able to take care of a plant that has flowers, is also a very rewarding experience. I know fairies are also attracted to taking care of living plants. So it's a way for you to bring in that positive energy. If you are allergic to flowers, there are plants out there that are colorful that don't flower. There are some beautiful succulents out there, and they don't flower. They're just pretty. Their symmetry, everything about them, the soft green colors are just beautiful. And some of them kind of turn pink. It's just a lot of different options out there for you. But plants in general not only help us breathe, but a lot of them have the ability to just, it helps to balance and bring back our bodies into homeostasis. That color of the green, or that plant kind of vibe, I guess you could say, that energy is very healing for those of us on this planet Earth. It is something that helps reconnect us, recenter us, and help us just to breathe. That's why you see in a lot of places, you'll just see, obviously those random plants, different areas. All of a sudden you see a plant, and it just makes things feel suddenly like a little better, and that's that energy that they have. So surrounding yourself with positive energy is something that is definitely being brought forward here, allowing yourself to find a sacred space. Make a sacred space. Find a place that is just you, that is your positivity, that is surrounding you with positivity and supporting you. The next card that we drew was the Archangel Azrael card. And I don't know if I can get it to focus here. There we go. Archangel Azrael card says, Archangel Azrael is connecting to you and protecting you. If you are grieving, Archangel Azrael sends you peace and healing. There may also be something in your heart which is ready to be released. You may be experiencing a transformation of consciousness into highly spiritual realms. Stay grounded. So again, we're kind of just kind of like, when we see this card kind of coincides with this one almost, because it says, do not stay long in this state, for it corrodes the mind and body. Let your emotions flow, let them come and let them go. So this experience, or this feeling, this anger, this pain, your guardian angels and the Archangel Azrael are basically coming forward and offering their healing to you. They're offering that healing and saying, if you are ready, we are here for you to let that go. If you bring it to your guardian angels, to Archangel Azrael, they're happy to take that pain and transmute it into positive energy and return it to the divine universe to be reused again. You can also use grounding if you wish. If you're a person that connects quickly and easily with Mother Earth, you can step outside and just let her take and transmute that energy and just release it into her, and she will take care of it for you. Everybody has different beliefs, and so they honor that. The angels, they honor that. There's no specific dogma or religion that you have to be in order to connect with the angels. They are literally from the divine universe. They're there for the highest good of all. So you don't have to be of any particular faith. If you worship other deities, like me personally, I worship other deities, and I have had dreams with many an angel. So you don't have to be a certain, religion or anything like that to work with them. They're there for you, for your highest good. But this card is telling us, it's like this whole set is just this layout is a story almost, because there's this deep pain, and the angels are basically saying it's okay, you can let it go now. We're here to help you, support you, and heal you. And it's time to start taking care of you and appreciating you, surrounding yourself with that positive space and energy. And Archangel Azrael is stepping up and saying, you're ready to let this go. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you to comfort you and to surround you with that heavenly energy, that's unconditional love and protection. And I have felt the energy from Archangel Azrael before. And for me personally, it's a feeling of everything's going to be okay. Everything is right where it needs to be, and everything's going to be okay. That's the energy that I get from him. And so that feeling of comfort, of unconditional love, of that feeling that you are provided for and you are always supported and cherished by the divine. You are always loved. There's never a moment where you're not loved. And that healing and that unconditional love is definitely being offered here. And once again, and this is just a testament really to the inner strength that you have, is you're strong enough now to be able to release this, to be able to forgive, and to forgive whoever was involved or whatever happened, to forgive yourself if it's a situation where you feel guilty or anything of that nature. You are ready to let this go. And that's why we pulled this card here, which is releasing fixation with love. And I don't know if it'll focus. There you go. There is something you are fixated on which may be causing unwanted stress. Let it go, beloved. You are obsessing over someone or something, and you need to step back to see the bigger picture. What is yours will come to you. Do not force this anymore. Release it with love. Giving energy to anxiety, obsession, jealousy, or fear will only entangle you in that world. Loosen your grip and let life flow so that your blessings may come in. So this is really, it's just a call of really love and healing. The divine is asking you, at first it's acknowledging, which is important to recognize. It's acknowledging that pain. It's acknowledging that anger. It's acknowledging that. And the divine then shows you, we're here. We're here for you. Your divine angels are here for you, and they're ready to help you realign your life, and they're holding you. And sometimes we have to remember to allow ourselves to be held, because, a lot of us just want, it's what today is. Keep in control, know what's going on, be in control of everything, have, step A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, everything has to be under your control. And when it's not, we freak out, especially for people who have anxiety. When things, you ever seen that? I can't remember what it was, Bug's Life or something like that, where the little ant loses his ant line and then he starts wigging out like, oh no, where is it? Once our routine breaks, sometimes we can just kind of lose it. And what they're trying to tell you is, we can help center you back. We can help to realign your life and your feelings again. Because I don't know if you can see this, but those are chakras. And that person is meditating in there. And they're being held. That's that thing about being, allowing ourselves not to feel like we have to be in control of everything all the time. Allow yourself to be held and trust in the divine. And that's hard for us sometimes. But the divine is asking you to allow them to help you, your guardian angels. They're asking you, please let us help you and heal you and support you. They're offering healing, guidance, and unconditional love and protection. They're not forcing it on you, but they're offering it to you. If you would just take their hand and let this go, they're offering that healing to you. They've acknowledged that pain, and it is not a small thing. Your pain, your heart, that is not a small thing. That's a big deal. And they're acknowledging that here, and they're offering their love unconditionally, their guidance and their protection to you. And then on top of that, they're showing you more love because they're like, we appreciate you. We think you're fantastic. We think you're amazing. And you are getting this kind of this spiritual bouquet right now from the divine universe, just to say thank you for being amazing. Thank you for your strength, for your resolve. Thank you for your determination, for getting through this, and for allowing us to help you through it and heal you from it, and allowing us to, give you more support so that you feel you're ready to let this go and heal from it. Thank you for being amazing. And they're reminding us that we have the right to surround ourselves in a safe space, in a positive space, and that we can do that. And they're offering, being able to surround ourselves with flowers, or if flowers really aren't your thing or you're allergic. It could be plants, taking care of them, allowing them to fill our space with that beautiful green color and that positive energy, to refresh that space, to keep it special, to keep it just for us, a sacred space, so that we're not constantly, being hounded or dragged down by negativity. So they're offering you that beautiful bouquet of love, and also reminding you to please make a sacred space for yourself. And then Archangel Azrael comes in too, on top of all of that. And Archangel Azrael is coming up basically in this reading to tell you that this is no small thing, and they acknowledge that, and Archangel Azrael wants to help you now in releasing that. They're willing to kind of take that, from you, so that you don't have to carry it anymore. You can release that burden, and you can give it to Archangel Azrael. You can give it to your guardian angels. You can give it to the divine, and they can take that from you so that you don't have to carry that burden anymore. And you can let it go. You can start focusing on you, and you can start focusing on healing yourself and loving yourself and taking care of you. Not living in the shadow of the pain from before. Letting that go and starting to really live your most authentic life. Releasing fixation with love. You don't have to be so focused anymore. You don't have to be so burdened with that anymore. It doesn't have to be something that ruins your day or affects your everyday life without you even knowing it. Focus. Got it back. But basically releasing releasing that with love, letting that go, allowing yourself to heal from it. You don't have to carry that anymore. You can let it go. You don't have to keep living in that state of mind anymore. You can let it go. You are completely supported. You got 2 different angel cards, and one of them is an archangel. So there's a lot of divine support here, a lot of divine healing and love. It's that message that, once again, they want to offer you their healing and their guidance and protection, and that unconditional love is really important. Reminding us how beautiful we are and how much we are loved and we are appreciated, and that our experiences are not, small. They're not insignificant. They're acknowledged. They feel that too. And so they're basically saying, you are strong enough now. You're strong enough now to let that go. And we're here for you when you're ready. So overall, really beautiful message. And with, the way things may be going in your life, or if, whatever you are witnessing or watching somebody else go through, whatever it is that's going on, the divine is offering you their support and their healing, and asking that you allow them to heal you, and also to, release that weight, that burden to the divine, so that you can start living your most authentic life. So, yeah, it's a really beautiful message of support and being ready to step into our power and into our most blissful and authentic life. So I hope that resonated for you. And I appreciate you being here. And I hope that you all have a great, wonderful day. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.